Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's been a while, but I'm back with another Phoenix DB update. Yeah, school's just been really busy. Classes, exams, homework, lots of homework. I'm taking Cal right now, so you know, that's that. I'm also taking like theoretical foundations of computer science, which is not as fun as I thought. It's not terribly hard. It's just a lot of theoretical foundations. But regardless, I still am working on the project. I haven't abandoned it. Haven't updated anything in like a few days, just because I've been busy, but I do have some things on the project board that I built. So, still working on that. And also I joined a few organizations at my school and I'm one of the web developers on their team as well. Can't really show the code for that, but in this little tab you can see responsive design, which is funny because I'm not a front end designer at all. I kind of suck at that. So, most of my contribution, well, basically when I joined the team, that's what they needed the most. And so I just said I would try my best. But I told them that I specifically like, after I help you guys with this, I prefer back end as much as possible. So they agreed to that. And I actually got my own like little feature to work on, like a messaging chat feature in the app. It's cool. But anyways, um, yeah, about the database. So I have two main updates that I did. One was using CLI arguments for configuration. So I think in one of my older videos, I mentioned that I wanted to have database configuration, right? And I thought about doing a file, but file-based configuration is cool until it isn't, right? Like when you actually ship a binary, it's really weird. I've had problems in the past with like I used an env file. It worked in local development, but when I used Docker, right? Um, Having the file in a specific path on your system, it's just annoying. It's annoying. So I decided to just go fully CLI. I'm using Clap. So I have this CLI struct right here, which is using Clap and basically just defines all the configuration values allowed for the server, right? And it's cool because it has default values and all of this, and it does all the parsing, right? I could have built all the parsing myself. I guess I've done that in my older video for my Linux toolbox a bit, but figured just iterate fast and use clap, right? So we're just grabbing the arguments from the command. I also added tracing to the project, so logs look a bit better. um, so yeah, we just have these log levels and it defaults to info by default, and then we subscribe obviously. um, and yeah, we pretty much just start the database engine, which creates the connection, which maybe I should rename because it's not really a connection. This is kind of a lie. It's really just, a hash map. And then the config is the arguments. And the reason I passed this is because I want to be able to use the configuration, oops, in other parts of the program if needed. And then I did a little refactoring. So the, oh my gosh, I keep clicking that button. Um, Yeah, every little part of the app is called a service now. So we have the TCP service, which is like the actual like server that reads incoming data, the TTL service. I just figured, it's a little more, easier to grasp. It's actually right. Um, and so yeah, so we have the server, right, which is started after all the services, and this simply you know, starts the TCP stream and sends data to it, right? So you can see right here, we spawn a Tokyo thread. Um, yeah, so we spawn a thread, right? And then for each request, we spawn a task. I guess another thread, right? Tokyo handles all that magic, but this has worked pretty well so far. And yeah, this calls the TCP execute service, right? And it pretty much does all the same things. It's just kind of like separated into their own files, which I like a lot more. Um, and it's a little more organized to me. So yeah, that's literally it. That's like the last update I kind of did to this project. Um, so I think there were a few small things I did, like cleaning up the code a bit. Um, but yeah, the tests all pretty much pass, so that's good. Let me run that. Okay, that did not run. I little cargo test. Why is it still in the Python thing, by the way? I don't know. Yep, all tests passed. So that's pretty much it though. Tracing support, and then CLI. I do have to finish this test, coding that test out. And then after that, I'll probably get started on one of these. One of the ideas I had though was like version management for like objects and keys. Not sure if I'm gonna do that 100%, but kind of like the idea. And then some kind of like event notification system where like the server has a sort of built-in WebSocket API also, where like anytime some data is mutated on the server, it emits a WebSocket. And this would be cool because it's kind of like a real-time feature for the database. So instead of, you having to code yourself, your own, WebSocket API, it just comes by default in the server if you want, right? So I thought that was another like cool thing that could happen as well. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This project so far, I'm just soloing it. So, I'll iterate whenever I have time. But thank you guys for watching. Just want to update you guys a little bit and hope you guys have a great day.